Hi, this is Tutor P, and this is Word Origins 105. Word origin today is either cop or copper. Okay, good. Let's take a look at the note here. A cop or copper is an informal term for a police officer. At least that's the meaning that we want today. All right, let's continue. The word cop came into English from Middle French, caper, meaning to capture. And probably came into French from Latin, capis, meaning to seize or grasp or take. Thus, policemen were called cops or coppers because they grabbed or caught or seized criminals, basically. So that's where the idea came from. Yeah, somebody said, why do we call a policeman a cop? I mean, where'd that come from? Or a copper? Or is that abbreviated? No, it's because cop sometimes have the meaning of being able to catch or grasp or seize. Let's continue. We can also see a similar use in phrases like cop a feel. Yeah, this is like if there's some pervert guy, he wants to fondle a woman, he'll just grab a feel of, maybe a sexual part of her body, that we might say to cop a feel. That's what they mean. But it has the same meaning. It means to grasp or take or basically that's what it means. Okay, or cop a plea also means to take or grab while you got the chance. Maybe if the police have you and you look guilty and they offer you a deal, you might cop a plea, like a plea or a plea bargain, which they give you a lighter sentence for admitting that you're guilty. Okay, so in both cases, cop means grasp, seize, or take, basically. All right, and we have, just several examples here. Example number one, Jack comes from a family of cops. Yeah, very, very common that we refer to police officers as cops. If you watch any movies, you'll see this a lot. Little Johnny wants to be a cop when he grows up. All right, and number three here, he was arrested by a cop, of course. And this, I always remember, there's a line from an old movie, maybe, is it, you dirty copper, so I don't know if we use it quite as much anymore, but it's still around. You still might hear it. Dirty, probably, not an honest cop, you dirty copper. That's what, it was an old black and white movie. I always remember that. Okay, anyway, I hope you got it. Hope it was clear. Hope it was informative. Thank you for your time. Bye-bye.